A few years ago, I traveled to the LifeWay Ridgecrest Conference Center near Asheville, North Carolina, on assignment to photograph one of the several conferences held there throughout the year. It was the first week of November, and this being my first visit there in the fall, I was hoping that I would be able to photograph some of the beautiful autumn colors that splash across Ridgecrest's 1,300 wooded acres. I wasn't encouraged, however, as I drove along the narrow paved roadway leading up to the Royal Gorge Lookout, a high point on the Ridgecrest property from which a sweeping vista of the beautiful Blue Ridge Mountains can be viewed. The trees, for the most part, were leafless. Whatever remained clinging to the branches was an ugly, crackly brown in tone, not very appealing as a photo subject matter. Not seeing any picture possibilities along the way, I arrived to the wood-decked overlook of Royal Gorge. I hoped that there would possibly be some vibrant colors still scattered about from the high vantage point of the lookout. If nothing else, I reasoned, maybe I could at least get a good photograph of the magnificent view unfolding before me, the Blue Ridge mountain range. However, once again, there was really no color to speak of. The light was flat and uninteresting, and no way, I thought, to pictorially document the inherent autumn splendor of Ridgecrest. As I turned to leave, I noticed an old whitewashed sign to the side of the deck. The sign was weathered, the paint was peeling, but the bold black capital letters making up its message to the viewer caught my attention. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from which cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. Psalms 121, verses 1 and 2. The phrase, Lord, which made heaven and earth, struck me between my eyes like David's rock on Goliath. I was saying to myself, I missed it. The leaves have fallen off. The color's gone. I've missed all the beauty. No photographs today. Maybe I can get here in time. Next year. The Lord which made heaven and earth. Could anything made by the Creator of the universe really be ugly and unappealing and past the point of no return? Isn't it good that we have a loving, merciful, patient Heavenly Father who doesn't just strike us down with a bolt of lightning when silly attitudes and notions that we get as humans crop up from time to time? In a gentle voice, God said, look closer. Look at the beautiful details of my creation. I drove back down the mountain roadway, eyes having been opened, and marveled at the color and beauty I had missed on the way up. Scattered among the dried-up leaves on the edges of the roadway were bright green, yellow, orange, and red leaves. A sun-filtered bluish haze hung over the vegetation in the draws and the hollows. Poking up from the leaf-scattered grounds were shoots of blazing reds and oranges, adding their own color and beauty to the wooded hillsides. Even the dead and decaying leaves in hues of deep red, yellow, and orange dotted the ground, while red and orange clusters of leaves still clung to the otherwise empty branches. When we lift up our eyes and behold the Creator of the earth, we will then truly see the beauty and wonder of His creation. That God offers pockets of beauty and color in an otherwise bleak and colorless situation is a fitting thought as we approach the Thanksgiving holiday this week. Sometimes, due to the harsh and often difficult circumstances we face in life, we feel that there is nothing or have trouble finding something to be thankful for. It might be the troubling economic times, the loss of a job, the struggle to make ends meet. Perhaps this year you lost a husband, a wife, a child, a parent, or a close friend, and experienced great sadness and pain as a result. Maybe you or a loved one has experienced a major illness or have had a difficult time with the accompanying treatments, which in the end may have not helped. Possibly your child has made some bad choices with devastating consequences, and you can now only see the bleak, the ugly, the dead, the lifeless, like the trees that have lost all their leaves. No beauty, all decay. But it is in the hard and difficult times that we need to lift up our eyes unto the hills from which cometh our help. When we do so, God will show us the bright and colorful splashes of beauty that will uplift our spirits and give us hope. This year may have been an extremely difficult year for you, but be thankful for the small pockets of color, the true blessings that we have as Christians. Though your situation may be different from everyone else's, open your eyes this year to the many blessings that you still enjoy. Your family, your health, a house to live in, food on your table, your friends, your church, your job, God's provision in the difficult times, all bright spots of color for which we can truly be thankful.